Hello everyone and Happy New Year. Welcome to 2020 and welcome to another Wavelength Wednesdays. And so if you're new here and you don't know who I am, my name is Waveney. I am a career coach and I help new managers develop leadership influence by mastering their relationships at work. And if you're new, please hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so that you don't miss any episodes. And if you're a regular, welcome back. I am so happy to have you. I am so happy we're in a new year and a new month. I'm excited because I feel like a new beginning. The new month, the new year, is always a new beginning. It's a time of reset. It's a time that we can set our goals and intentions and really realign, and we get a do-over. So I'm excited about that. So welcome. Today, I'd like to speak to you on the topic 3 reasons why connection should be at the heart of your communication strategy for 2021. I know it's a bit lengthy, so I'll say it again. Why connection should be at the heart of your communication strategy. So sometimes we communicate willy-nilly. Before COVID, some of us were probably just getting away with, communicating any which way, any old way with our team. This pandemic has given persons the opportunity to think. It has given us all the opportunity to think, to evaluate and assess what's important in our work lives. And so I want to share 3 reasons why we should really aim at connecting when we communicate with our people. The first reason is remote work. Lots of companies have persons that are working remotely, working from home. They're not going back into the office anytime soon. And so as a leader, as someone who wants to be an influential leader, you want to make sure that those persons feel included. You want to make sure that there's that team camaraderie. You also want to make sure that there's some level of accountability, especially if you've never managed a remote team. And so you've got to figure out, how do I get the best from my team? How do I support them during this time? What can I do to make their work life, the best it can be? And really thinking about how you're going to do that, right? And this is the first reason. And so number 2 is employee engagement. And this is a huge one. Lots of leaders think employee engagement is an HR thing, and so they don't worry about it. But employee engagement, once you're a leader, is everybody's business and should be on everybody's radar. And even more so now post-COVID, we need to understand how our employees are feeling. We have employees who have had friends that were let go. We have employees who have had family members that died from COVID or had COVID and had it really badly. We have employees that are afraid to come back out to work. They're just scared, and so we need to really have a temperature check on what's going on with our team, how we can support them, how they're feeling, what's going on with them. We need to understand where they're at. Is this person going to leave shortly, and what we can do to probably make their work life more flexible. Maybe they need to come into the office less. We don't want to lose any good employees during this time, but we also want to provide the best support for them and support them in what's best for them. So we really have to have a handle on employee engagement, and the only way we can do this if we're connecting with people in an authentic way. We're connecting when we are communicating with them, and so we get those answers and we are aware. The third reason why is wellness and well-being, and this has been making its way in companies. It's been talked about for a few years now, but because of COVID, it's at the forefront, and so it's going to become, and in some companies it is already a huge part. it is a huge, it's cemented in the company's culture. It's, you know, people are doing that. And so wellness and well-being is really about your employee and their state of mind. What about your return to work plan? Did you just bring people back to work? How are people feeling? Do they feel safe with the measures that you have in place, the hygiene measures that you have in place, you know, to protect them? What is going on with them? Did you even ask how they feel? Did you ask about their children, about their families? You know, their mental state is important, because how can they produce if they're not in a good place, right? And so these are 3 reasons why that you really need to consider as an influential leader, as someone who really wants to leave a legacy and make a difference in your leadership. These are 3 reasons and 3 areas that you have the most opportunity. Because here's when connection is a part of your communication, you're not going to get surprises, very little surprises. So Mary isn't going to just pop up and say, hey, I'm leaving, I'm resigning. You would have already felt that, or she would have already come to you. If you communicate in the way, in connecting on that level, there will be little surprises, little or no surprises for you. You are able to find, the other reason is you're able to find flexible working solutions. So it may be that, going back to what I said previously, that person needs to come into the office less. It could be that the company, you know, they can be off for a month or 2. It'll save the company's money, and it will give them an opportunity to sort of be home as well if they're not ready to come back to work. So there's so many areas there where we can find flexible solutions, right? And working alternatives. And then lastly, when connection is at the heart of your communication, the team is able to produce results in spite of the external circumstances, in spite of what's going on in the world. When you're connecting on that level, when you're showing up as an influential leader, your team shows up for you, and they are able to produce the results that they need. And so these are just 3 reasons why. Let me know what you think in the comments below. And I have also put a link in the comments as well. I'm going to put a link in the comment about my new coaching program, Communicate to Influence. That it's a 90-day coaching program, and we partner together, we work together, helping you to build that confidence, connection, and influence that you need in your job. So check out the link below if you want to know more about it, and I'll see you on another wavelength video. Thank you so much for joining me. Bye.